Ladies and gentlemen, today's message is once upon a time there was a story about earning your stats, not boosting them, not sitting there cheating or glitching to get a trophy or whatever, but just about helping out people. Nowadays it's like people sticking needles in their arm and having a field day with them. On today's episode, it's about a young man named Yewjihn. Yeah, Yewjihn, you remember me? Remember me? Ice Dragon 1017? Yeah. Okay. How it starts is, this guy, what he does, he tells me on, here's my site right here. Not my site, but a site that I go to for my trophies and whatnot. This is it. ps3trophies.org. I know that it's blurry as hell, but I go to ps3trophies.org for Dynasty words, Skype for some helpful tips, everything. You know, just trying to help out people and so they can help me in the process. That's not necessarily boosting, especially if the other person is agreeing to it. Boosting is when you basically just sit right there using other people to propaganda your way. Like, for example, cheating for your platinums. That's another thing. That's a whole nother video. I ain't even gonna get into that. But the moral of today's story is basically what went down, the whole statute and everything. I'm sitting right here trying to tell the Yewjihn dude to you know, he wants the officer trade so we can speed up the process by getting officer cards. Officer cards, basically they upgrade your facilities. Okay. Which are these facilities right here. Your academy, your workshop, the blacksmith, the market, the exchange guy right here, and the bitch in the corner, the storehouse keeper, who just stores all his shit, in case you haven't noticed that. Now, what the Yewjihn dude does, he tried to, okay, there's a feature on here where you can trade your officers. Hopefully my cam can pick this up properly. Whenever you go to trade your officer, you'll be able to pick up somebody else's officer, like, and just use them, you know, in advance. In case you don't have that Dynasty officer yet, you'll be able to play as them. Now, I had already traded an officer a long time ago, Yewjihn, and I never got him back because somebody had apparently stole my officer. Like, and the reason how they steal your officer is, like, normally you would just have to sit right there and just trade your officer and just sit right there and they play one battle with your officer. After that battle that they played with your officer, you'll be able to press X down here, recall, and you'll be able to wham, scoop your officer up. That way no one can really just say, okay, let's steal an officer. But people are starting to get smart now because they're asking people like Yewjihn who actually steal your officers and blatantly just do shit like this. Instead of playing a battle with your officer, they just collect them. Like, and don't play with them at all. Just let them sit right there. You know, don't message you or whatever and say, okay, I'm messing with your officer, you know, we're having a threesome over here, you're not invited. I know I'm not invited, I'm married. But here's the thing, Yewjihn, if you're gonna sit right there and get on a forum, on a legitimate forum, and say, okay, I want to trade with people, I want to help people out, I'm up for boosting. Take your 62 asterisk right on the right side of that, cause your ass is fake ass damn platinums that you got. Don't sit right there and tell people to trade and stuff. and you're not even gonna be able to hold your word. Now, I'm not able to show this piece of the footage because I kind of got it late or whatever, because it was happening and I didn't have my cam, my battery was charging. But the thing about the matter is, he sat right there, he opened up a trade menu, and I'm like, okay, are you gonna put up somebody or what? So he doesn't even put up a character. So instead I put up my Dion Wade, and I'm like, oh, hold on a second, I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to steal my fucking character. Because every time he tries to does it, and he does it in a poor way, because he just does this, backs out the screen like a jackass, instead of pressing X to accept the trade. Call that common sense, or call that common blind stupidity. But does the Pope really shit in the woods, and does it stink that bad? Really? The next video, oh, I'm gonna call this the Yewjihn trilogy. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call this. Cause the next video, I'm gonna exploit your damn platinum video. Because it's kind of annoying when people are out there saying, oh, I'm the #1 gamer in the world, I'm this, I'm that. You bitches are boosted, man. You're either doing two things. You're playing that account on separate PS3s, yes, it can be done. Or you sit right there basically just, you don't have no life, you're a millionaire, bazillionaire, don't give a fuck about the recession type of motherfucker, don't have a life at all, you need to die and go to hell. Or you're a hacker. Hackers is different, because they can just type it in and just say, hey, like on AVP, or any game that just came out, on the leaderboards, to the top of the list, there's a dude that randomly types some shit in. And it's amazing how nobody seems to be able to counteract that. The society we live in. This is going to conclude this video right here. I'm going to upload this on YouTube, and the next one, stay tuned, because it's going to be live in this bitch. I'm going to exploit that bitch.